I'm so late. I was going to do this so much earlier. So hopefully somebody will show. I had announced that I was going to do it at 2 o'clock, but I didn't. I didn't. I wish there was like a way to notify people, but there isn't, other than I think if you like happen to be here or something. So we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hello. Come and talk to Heidi. And this is an energy check-in, so that's what we're doing. So I'll give it a few minutes, at least 10, and then I start to lose patience. I'm a Sagittarius myself, and patience is really not one of those things that I have a lot of. So, just saying. So anyone who wants to talk, how is everyone liking the new moon? I usually feel really energized by the new moon, but I'm not really like feeling like a Superman energy. Matter of fact, I usually, hi Sunshine, will go live at 2 o'clock, and I said, you know what? I think I'm going to take a nap. And that's what I did. That is what I did. So the reason that I come live is for, a little bit of chat and to offer an energy check-in. Are you Taurus season? I swear, I feel the most sleepy. I feel the most sleepy during Taurus season, and yes, this is free. You're not like getting a full reading or anything. It's just like one card. Taurus season and Pisces season are the times in which, no, you cannot. I will turn you a card for an energy check-in, but I'm not answering questions, no. I mean, not like to be answered by tarot. Sorry. So anyone who would like a card, just comment your name. Oh, I'm sorry, Sunshine. Jill. We're just gonna call this what you need to know, Jill. What does Jill need to know right now? You are on a long journey, Jill. Gives me a weird feeling too. I feel like there is, it's so weird, Joe, the way that it's making me feel. It's like that for you, it feels like it's been a long time since you've been happy. And I almost feel like I don't know, it's got a past life-ish. It doesn't even feel almost like and this is going to sound really weird, like it's you, but it's not you. You know what I'm saying, Jill? It's like it's something carried over. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it's very attached to you. It's not bad, no. It's not, it's heavy. It's actually heavy, Jill. And I'm not even sure that it's you. That's what I mean, and that's what it often feels like when, like, I don't feel, and I don't really do a lot of medium work, Jill, but I feel like you've carried over unhappiness from a past life. And it's like really weighs you down, whether you realize it or not. Oh my God, it's like making me want to cry. Like, I wonder sometimes if you like feel like you have a memory, but it's not yours. So weird, Jill. I don't even know what my message is to you. I don't even know what my message is. Except that you ought to really, really focus on trying to be happy. Wow, it's just literally so heavy. I'm not answering questions. This is just an energy check-in. If you want personal questions answered, you'd have to book a personal reading. My God, Jill, like that, it's just so heavy. Oh my gosh. And I really, like, I don't really usually go this into it, but it's like I almost feel like sometimes you don't know where it comes from. And we do carry stuff over from past lives, right? Like, so it's you, but it's not you, if that makes sense to you. Ooh. But it's heavy for you. So, oh, man. Oh my God. There's so many books. So many books. Well, first of all, Jill, I think like it's just go out of your way to be happy in this life. Oh, yes, that's a great book, The Power of Now. But I am a very, like, the whole series of the Four Agreements is really magical. And I think before you even read The Power of Now, you should read, what is it called? The Whole Earth, or the New Earth. That was like the first spiritual book I ever read. And it really, really helped me with not just spiritual awareness, but regulating emotions. Hi. There are literally so many books, it's ridiculous. The Anatomy of Spirit. I really like Carolyn Miss too. I think that's her name. Hi, Huberto. You want one, Huberto? I'm trying to get over Jill's energy. Yeah, I don't read as much as I used to. I definitely should. Hi, guys. Roberto always wants one. Well, habits, spiritual practice. It's the only way. Like, literally, it's the only way. Ah, there's nothing wrong with being a little witchy. Um, Spiritual practice is your best way to awareness. And I'm just going to say it, meditation. I'm sorry. I know people don't want to hear it, but it is like the number one way. And I would read Becoming Supernatural because that really, you didn't make me sad. I just feel like it's heavy for you. But I feel also, Jill, like you should know where it's coming from. It's not actually coming from you. It's not, you think it's coming from other people around you. It's not. It's like, it's like almost bigger than that. I'm sorry. Are you a Sagittarius? Because I have trouble sitting still too. Okay, Huberto, I'm sorry I got distracted. I am a Sagittarius after all. I do all kinds of meditations. Huberto. Oh, it's interesting. There's something you need to do now, Huberto. It might involve walking away. Because it's hurting you. I feel like I'm I feel like I'm talking to everyone's shadow. But there's something about it saying you need to do it now. Don't wait. Like now. You're Libra, Jill? Yes, SJ, I do. I didn't like it at first either. And I don't do it for long periods of time. Like, I'm not sitting here for 2 hours doing it. But I really like doing it in water, which is why I'm so attached to the spiritual bath. But spiritual practice and every day, that's why my mornings are so lost to me. Meditation, journaling, activity. That is, I do it every day. I don't skip a day. What is GA Peach session? I'm an Aries rising. That helps. Oh, I only asked that because my channel is Sagittarius, so. But all are welcome. Hello, Colleen. Oh, that's your name? I thought it had something to do with Georgia. Me too. I'm in Atlanta. That's why I asked. I'm not answering questions. Oh, Sag Stellium. it's gotten to the point with like meditation where it's just I feel like I'm just doing the breathing all the time. And that one thing I wasn't really good at for a long time was clearing energy, and I always have to remind myself to do it. Like even after readings and so on, because the way that I get ready for readings is I call energy. So I also have to be sure to let it go. And that's why I don't do live very often. I do it once a week because, it kind of makes you susceptible. And that's why another part of spiritual practice is keeping a check on what you're exposing yourself to. Like I have said it like a lot of times, and I'm not always good at it because I am a obsessive scroller. But limiting your time on social media is a good practice. Doesn't mean letting it go, just maybe limiting it. Oh, what's box breathing? It does, I do. Well, which Colleen is like really simple. Like, it's like you can do it with herbs and crystals and stuff, or you can just put salt in your bath to clear your energy. And, every time that you take a bath, or, we are hopefully intentional people. It's about setting intentions for everything. So when you take a bath, you set an intention for the bath. I find water very meditative. Hi, Kim. Thanks. It's funny because I see that most readers now are showing their face and stuff. But I always feel like it's the cards. Yes, absolutely. And I think that breath work is learned. It's not as easy as people think. But I really like Joe Dispenza's methods. Hi, Tarot Files. What's that about? I'm being curious. Yeah, that book changed my life. I say a lot of things changed my life, but when I read the book, then I wanted to meditate. Before that, I was like, I can't sit there. I don't see anything. And I don't. I'm not a great visualization person, believe it or not, because I'm a feeler. So, like, the things I see, I feel them. It's very hard to explain. Clairsentient, although we are all things, for sure. We are all things. Gamba. What's with that name? Because I don't even know that I'm reading it correctly. Very interesting for you. I feel a lot of don't back down energy for you. Oh, okay. Gamba. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Because you showed up in negotiation, Avery, and especially through So if there's something, especially you're trying to work through with other people, I mean, it's kind of asking you not to react is what I feel when I see this card. It's telling you that it is possible to have differing opinions and still make progress. And so you may need to negotiate progress. But I also feel like you don't need to back down in order to achieve that. You know, like conflict isn't always a bad thing. It's just how we show up in it. What are we having this conflict to do something? And I feel like that's what's coming up. So and it doesn't immediately mean a fight. It means there's differing opinions, differing perspectives. So you don't have to back down, but certainly probably compromise, because focus keeps showing up too. If you focus on progress, the conflict will take a whole new tone. Where are you at, Kim? Yeah. Or, you know, what is like two, this and that are true. This and that are true, right? Ooh, I just saw 2222. Oh, Kim. All right, let's see. Kimberly Annis. What do you want to tell Kim? Kim, this is very specific for you. No, I always do that. I like to build the tension. I feel like something's going to be over during the full moon. So let's like even add a bit more of a layer on it, and that is that the next full moon, which I'm guessing is at the end of May, is in Sagittarius. Okay, and Sagittarius, we know, expansion, positivity, moving forward. There's a change happening. An hourglass, lost, discarded, reduced, is here with growth, fertility, and life. So, I mean, it's kind of like you have to maybe bear a situation, especially with the moon. We think about like emotions and tenderness, right? Something is going to be over at the full moon. Okay? It's only, look, hourglass is pretty much telling you it's only a matter of time. And, you know, it's really good though. You know, this is good. This very much reminds me of Sagittarius, you know. And if we got to have a full moon, it might as well be Sagittarius, because these full moons have been difficult lately. they've been harsh. So we could use that energy for sure. You know, it's really interesting to me because even with the readings I've been doing, it's like I still haven't seen a lot of manifestation. So, you know, make sure that you all are trying something new, starting something new. I mean, I just started a workout and then I just saw a new idea on the internet, you know, about it's called UGC creation. It's a you know, it's like content creation for products by just what they call it, user generated content. Like I'm thinking about it, but this is what I'm saying. We're being and probably really feeling like we do want to do new things. Yeah, just, you know, we release for the full moon, and it usually is like things build to the crescendo, right? They do. I'll be mindful of doing more videos with my face in them, but what I love about doing the videos, hi Kim, with just the cards and stuff is like I could be in my pajamas. Okay, Kim. I'm gonna get you a card because I don't know, you know, how much longer. I kind of got on here late than what I had planned. My relationship to people lately has been like people in my life. Like, I don't know, man. Okay. What does Kimberly Smith need to know? Because we got some Kims around here. Kimberly Smith. What is reincarnation? Oh, Kim. Kim, what's happening? Oh. Interesting. Kim. Okay, so first off, I saw reincarnation, and that's why I had to know more. With return, Kim. With return, okay? I know you don't want to hear it, but it's actually good. You have a return coming. Someone that you have history with, but it's good. So it isn't like, you know, an ex returning, nothing like that. It actually feels like, it's like something evolves into a place where it was. If you've struggled with like, someone like a friend or something where the feeling like you didn't know anymore if you could trust them, you know, maybe it's kind of like that energy of they never call when they say they're going to call, they never come over when they say they're going to come over. It's someone returning to an energy of reliability. So, and they're bringing good news. So it's interesting because, you know, y'all don't know, but I tune in with what I'm feeling when I do in readings, right? And I don't feel that this is romance, Kim, to be honest. I feel like it was someone, and it may kind of happen like the way that you would be knowing about it is if you started thinking about someone and the way things used to be, the way you could count on them, the way that you could trust them, the good memories or good times. It calls something back. It calls something back, and it's good. So, it's not an ex. Matter of fact, if I was to say anything, it would have been someone that you shared the same values with or had, it feels like a friend, Kim. It feels like a friend. I don't know what it is. So if you have had doubts recently or even in the past, or a friendship died because you kind of just you couldn't count on them or you didn't value the same things anymore, then you may see a return from that, but in a good way. Hi, Melissa. I'm gonna get one for you, Melissa. We'll keep our fingers crossed, girl. Yeah, that's a good return. You know, X is returning. I don't know. That actually feels like someone. I don't know that it's changed so much as the good feelings coming back. What the heck, man? You cannot be here. Why are you calling yourself Adolf Hitler? I'm not doing signs. That's not the way it's working. Hey, Steven, where you been? Okay, Melissa. Melissa. Oh my gosh, Melissa. Melissa, stop it. Oh my God, Melissa. I have the chill. I feel, and almost it feels like happy tears, Melissa. And you're going to know what I'm talking about. I don't even want to pull another card for you. I don't know if you can see the card, Melissa. Loyalty, aid, dedication, judgment. Melissa, what is going down? Is something being decided before we talked about, Melissa? Oh my God. You let me know for real. Why do you call yourself Adolf Hitler? Well, what's wrong, Steven? I'm keeping my fingers crossed, Melissa. Sooner than 3 months, right? Wow. Especially with judgment being there and the heart, I hope so. Because I tend to, when good things happen to other people, I tend to really kind of take it personal. I take it like a sign. Okay, Steven. That's good. We haven't seen you around. That's good. And hopefully told yourself how amazing you are. Steven, got money coming? Sheesh. You got the best card in the deck. Well, and we get stuck sometimes and stuff happens, you know. But you know how we are. We don't wallow. We don't wallow. You know, one of the things, and I know that there are other signs in here too, which I don't know how that happens, but um, one of the things about Sagittarius that I love the most is that we figure stuff out. And we're kind of relentless about it. You know, like we feel bad things when they happen, and we might go there a little bit, but we don't like to stay there. And so, like, when I say we don't wallow, we will then find a solution, period. And to where we will exhaust ourselves looking for it, but we'll do it. We will do it. I think that that's what my next podcast is going to be about. Why I love being a Sagittarius. Yes, Melissa, yes. I would be ever so pleased to have been off the mark. No. I actually I love figuring stuff out. I guess I would be kind of nerdy that way. Um, but it will get to be like where it will drive me crazy. So I don't know how else to explain this, right? But just say there's something, and I think we always think there is an answer, and if we could just find it, right? We could learn it. We could, like it was just a familiar thing when I was learning computer stuff and everything. When I was, doing all of that, like I could not rest until I figured out a problem. And I used to do troubleshooting for other people with their websites, and like it would drive me crazy if I couldn't figure out how to fix something. Not upsetting the status quo. Yeah, if I told you all of the things I'm like certified in, I should have had a degree by now. But I mean, Steven's got that gene too, obviously. And you know what it is? It's like troubleshooting. No, trouble. Like figuring out when people have problems with their websites, I would figure out and fix it. Troubleshooting. Truffles are mushrooms, right? um, but I would also enjoy the process. I love an internet search. For real. I do. But it's one of the things that I really love about, I wasn't, but the drawback is we have to be interested. Like, we have to want to know. You know what I mean? If it's something we're not interested in it, we're not going to even try. And I feel like that could be somewhat of a drawback why I was not super good in school. Yes, always. Well, they call it searching, but I don't. I don't know. You know, we learn through experience, so we have to, I mean, we learn through traditional ways as well, but that's what expansion is about. It's about experiences. And so, you know, that tends to be, I don't know if you noticed or who this has occurred with. I had difficulty at times learning in school because I don't know why. I just couldn't. I actually feel, yes, girl. I feel like I couldn't digest things when they were teaching them. It's really weird. I know I'm a visual learner, but I had to do it myself. So if it, like, for instance, if a teacher is up there teaching things, I'm X Gen because so they did that right. I can't take it in, but if I'm at home and I'm doing it myself, I can. Maybe. Well, you're an Aries, right? Aries are skeptics. So thanks y'all for coming and right, thank you. It's just like when people have said stuff to me like, you should teach the tarot, and I'm like, that's not, I didn't learn that way. I pretty much learned it by doing it. Right. Me too. I'm Sun and Moon too. I feel for that Cancer rising though. So thanks y'all for coming. I have to go eat dinner and I will talk to you soon. Toodles.